Yo, 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 yo. Welcome to another stream. Well, not stream. My bad. My brain just fried after staring at candles all day long. Now, welcome to another video. So, in this video, we're just going to go over the trade I took this morning in Asia start when Asia session kicked in. Right. And we'll show you what went wrong and why we took this. As you can see with the thumbnail, we took an alpha of $400. Now, right, actually here. So we're just looking at the US 30 index daily, not actually, 5-minute chart. Let's go on the 15-minute. That'll be more clearer. Actually, 5-minute will be more clearer, where I can explain you what went wrong. So before Asia opened, actually, spread hour after spread hour when this week came in, I was aiming to this short right here on this. That was my entry around 6162. I'll show you right here as well. And then for almost like I'll show you with the measuring tool. I entered around here. Okay. What is it? Wait, what? What am I looking at? Wait. This one is Friday I'm looking at. Wait, let me just remove all the drawings. Let's come down here. We went way, way far, boys. So let's just mark fresh sessions right now, okay? Sorry for making it confusing for you guys, because trading is easy and it's always you who fuck it up and make it complicated. So there's the index market, there's the New York session. Now let's go to London, and this is the Asia session right here. Let's move another bit here. Now let's go to 5-minute, and that actually helps us a lot understanding what's going on. So I entered right here when it just like, it was, I remember my entry as well. I market entered here, but it gave me entry around 612, something around about this. Okay. My entry stayed right here. Okay. And I ended up closing in loss of $400. Or maybe I woke up late and I ended up closing in loss right here because the market was rallying. So that's what went wrong, but all I was targeting was the lows on 15-minute time frame. If I would have stayed up, because it was way too late in the morning, around 2 or 3 in the morning before like Fajr Sahur, excuse me, before the first prayer of the day. If I would have stayed up, I could have closed this in like a $1,000 profit. Probably ended up taking an L for the day because I slept, and yeah, that's pretty much it. When by the time I woke up, it was floating negative, and the position wasn't moving at all, even when I aped in. All right. So that's just a quick overview. So the reason I took this trade, I'll go over this as well. You'll be thinking, why Asian start and why would you take it? So I had a really tight stop loss on the liquidity of 1 hour, 4 hour here. Okay. And then targeting the lows of previous week. That's what my bias was. Why? If you look at the Japanese, they had a week out, it was going down. So I was like, all right, why not? But it ended up going the other way around. And it went consolidation, and we just had a pump into the Asian session into the US 30. Well, that's rarely the case, but lesson learned, don't trade Asia session unless you want to trade like Japanese pairs and bits and bobs. So that's what our trade was. Now let's remove the drawings from the account. Now, let's go over why we did not take a trade today. First off, as you guys can see here, New York session index market open. We had a wick to the upside, almost catching the 1 hour buy side liquidity. Didn't even tap into it, right? Then we had a sweep to the downside, that was sweeping the liquidity, whatever it was off there, Then we have exhaustion, market came down. We had a break of structure on the 5-minute. And over here, believe it or not, it was a daily high of London session. So I told my boys as well in the community, boys, we could have taken this trade and hit our first CP right here, but this is a banger, but it's an unsafe trade. So there's a difference between taking a trade, right, and having a safe execution sniper entry, right? So as per analysis or buys, we were super bullish for the daily, as you can see here. we're bullish on daily, right? On 4 hour we're bullish, on hourly we're bullish, and on 15-minute we're bullish. So my bias was a long, but I was waiting for this to actually not tap into the buy side liquidity, just have a wick to the upside when market opens, then stays right here, goes sideways, and I will take an entry on the fair value gap on the 5 minutes right over here. But what happened? We had a run to the downside, and then we had like a tap into the 5 minute fair value gap right here, which I just make right here. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I could have went short for this, but look at this. The market was already like, not behaving as it should be on the Monday. And obviously for the rest of the week, we have news coming up for the GJ, GU, and USD, the CPI coming in the following week. So I was like, I'm not confident, and I'm actually uncertain. And I need to chat one of the community members, Yasin and Abdul, who are chatting in the live stream, and I was speaking all day today because there was nothing in the market looking juicy or we could take it. You guys can see we just made like a L in the market, so we don't like L patterns, and also we don't like the W patterns as well, as you guys can see. Also, UK was railing. I could have taken this trade, but look at the volatility. I'm not into this kind of shit. I want major moves like this. All right, I want major moves from the retracements like this. Okay, we're not gonna take like small baby pips. Okay, JPY, everything was just super dodgy today. So that's pretty much is the analysis. As you can see in the Aussie as well, the W, we don't like that. Gold, however, pretty much we could have taken it, but since there was no news today, everything was looking shit. These shit coins, commodity, gold, EU, GU, and GJ were pretty much the same as well. So I'll tell you something. I'm gonna keep it short and simple. 3 minutes left. I'm gonna wrap it up, this video. No point of watching this. So as you guys can see, in the New York market open, we tapped into the London session. Okay. After that, what should have happened? We should have gone to the sideways. Okay, break of structure on the 5 minute, which I already did, and down to the lows of Asian or to the day. We swept the London lows right here. This was a juicer, but since everything was looking weird, it was really uncertain that the gold would actually behave something unique today and will have a beautiful pattern. So if you can see anything similar in 49% of the market, don't fucking trade. Don't force trade. We could have taken this trade if we were greedy enough. Okay, I could have entered trade right here when he tapped into it because I was ready for it. Right here, I made a fair value gap live on the stream. You guys were in the community. If you haven't joined it, just check the link in the bio. After that, one sec, let me just mute. Yeah, I just had a pita from the Nando's. I said I don't eat pitas. I just want to eat the wraps. Back to the business. Let me clear my throat as our fucking testosterone levels 1000 today. Right. So as you guys can see, I made a fair value gap here. The people who were on the live stream, they witnessed it. I made a fair value gap. I was saying, all right, if it taps into it, we can look for potential shorts. But then I was actually certain, and I was confident. I was like, bro, this should just rally. It was a long way to the upside to just liquidate the shorts, which we could have been in a scenario. And then it came right all the way down. I'll show you when the market opened. Right. So just to put into context right there, as you can see, I'll show you in a replay. That'll make more sense to you guys. So this is the what? I'm waffling. Let's go to the 1 minute. So let's say you're waiting for it, okay? 15 minutes open, boom. Liquidated all the shorts who were actually trying to short. Grab the liquidity from the buy side, went all the way down, people open shorts, okay. Now boom, hit your stop loss, back to the entry, okay. Swept the lows of the London, went back up into the fair value gap. I'll show you on the 5 minute, right? So if you would have entered here, swept first TP back in there, but it was a really dangerous trade. I didn't want to gamble the money. So after that, it tapped into that and then down again, but the market was sideways and choppy, so I didn't want to get in. Now let's come back to the business. Gold was doing the same. EU, however, this motherfucker was railing down here, boys. When it started, like, had so many breakout structures, and it was like super bullish, as you can see. We're having like a super, like, view. And also, I told in the call as well, boys, we're not going to trade the gaps, which means if we have a left gap here, and if you have a leading gap here, we're not going to trade those pairs for the rest of the day until those gaps are filled. Because I have a personal experience that if the gaps are on the account, you're going to get fucked anytime soon. The market's just going to rip through, okay, whatever the pattern you're seeing of the market, whatever money concept, the theory is going to go out of the window and you're going to end up fucking having a losing trade. So that's pretty much is the analysis, boys, for today. That's the reason we did not take the trade. And now let's get to the Discord, head to the Discord and see the loss I had, okay, and the trade that I sent in the Discord. One sec. Right, so boys, as you guys can see here, around what you can see, around 1:45 in the morning, I said, all right, boys, I'm YOLOing in. I'll just open up in the Google as well, so I'll show you guys better with the zoom in my entries and everything. It could have been epic, but things went south. No worries. We ended up hitting stop loss, and I'll open up the loss as well that we took on this trade. Now, let's head to the Google. Right. All right, boys, so let's have a look on this trade, okay? So I entered right here, okay, when market was just like, consolidating. I should have been sitting in profit because my market entry was around 619 or 20, right? I'll show you the empty SS right now. So I went into green. I was floating blue like $1 or $2, but I should have been in blue for like at least $300. I wanted to, like, stop trail that because I was awake. I was looking for a scalp, actually, not like just gonna let it run. I also said I'm gonna go in, like, light. Okay, as you guys read that. So mark the session 15 minutes, and I send the SS around 1:45 as 1:45, as you can see here. Now let's head to the SS. We opened the position around 34,618.90, and then we ended up closing around 34,638.95. Guys, on my mums, all right, I shouldn't be swearing in the first place. You guys can see here, regardless of the time, my position was stuck. It was not moving. Regardless of that, I just want to let you know, I repent from actually trading Asia session now once, even though I was profitable last month, and we can still be profitable, but it's just sometimes, and also the broker take market just cut us so hard that I could not, my position wasn't moving. I had small, like, profit in blue, and it wasn't even spread over. It was Asia session, and we got caught so hard. So that's the end of the video, boys. The lesson that you guys need to take away from this is that don't trade the Asia sessions. Stay humbled. Wait for the market to give it the place. Don't force it. And yeah, stay consistent and humble. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Make sure you like, subscribe, and join the community if you haven't. Yeah, and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye.